So in this lecture, we'll be talking about hacking using malware. So first, let's learn about what is malware. So malware is a term that is frequently used but frequently misapplied. So let's first clarify its meaning. The term malware is a short for malicious software, which accurately explains what is the class of a software that is designed to do, which is perform malicious and disruptive the actions. In past decades, what we call now malware was not so vicious in nature. It was more benign. Software in this class was able to infect, disrupt, disable, in some cases corrupt other software including the operating system. However, it generally just annoyed and irritated system where nastier form were rare. So making the situation worse in today's world, this is the current malware types have been influenced by the criminal element. The creation of botnet and theft of information are becoming all too common. So let's talk about categories of malware. As stated earlier in this, malware are extremely broad term that blankets a range of software packages. We can say that malware is anything that steals resources, time, identity, or just about anything else while it is in operation. In order to understand what malware is, let's look at the major types before we delve deeper into the mechanics. First, viruses. Viruses are by far the best known form of malicious software. These types of malware is designed to replicate and attach itself to other file resident on the system. Typically, viruses require some sort of user action to initiate other infectious activities. Worms are a successor to viruses. The worms have been around in some shape or form since the late 1980s. The first worms were primitive by today's standard, but they had a characteristic that is still seen today. The ability to replicate on their own is very quickly. And the third one is Trojan. Trojan horses are a special type of malware that relies on a large part of social engineering technique to start infecting a system that causing harm while appearing to look like a legitimate program. Similar to a virus in many aspects, this malware relies on the user being somehow enticed into launching the infected program or wrapper, which is a turn start in the Trojan. Rootkits are the modern form of malware that can hide within the core components of a system and stay undetected by modern scanner. What makes rootkit most devastating is that they can be extremely difficult to detect and even more difficult to remove. Spyware is a malware designed to gather information about a system or a user activities in a stealthy manner. Spyware come in many forms, among the most common are keyloggers. And the last one is adware. So adware is a malware that may replace home pages in browser, places pop-up ads on a user desktop, or install items on a victim system that are designed to advertise products or services. So let's now talk about how creating a virus. So creating a virus is not that difficult to do. Creating virus is a process that can be very complicated or something that happens with few clicks. Advanced programmer may choose the code to malware from scratch, so the less savvy or experienced may have to first pursue their options such as hiring someone to write the program, purchasing code, or using an underground virus maker application. Another way to create a virus is to use a utility like as JPS virus maker. As you can see in this picture, it is simple utility which you pick an option from a GUI, then choose to create a new executable file that can be used to infect a host. So this is the interface of virus maker. So let's talk about the methods of spyware infection. So spyware can be placed on a system in a number of different ways, each offering its own benefits. Once the software is installed, it stays hidden and carries out its role. Methods of infection include peer-to-peer network. So this delivery mechanism has become very popular because of the increased number of individuals using this network to obtain free software. Instant messaging. So delivering malicious software via IM is very easy. Plus IM or instant messaging software has never had much in the way of securing controls. Internet relay chat. So IRC is a commonly used mechanism to deliver messages and software because of its widespread use. Email attachment. With the rise of email in a communication medium, the practice of using it to distribute malware has also risen. Physical access. So once an attacker gained physical access, it became relatively easy to install spyware and compromise the system. Browser defect. So many users forgot or do not choose to update their browser as soon as the update are released. As distribution of spyware become easier. Freeware. Downloading software for free from unknown or untrusted sources can mean that you also download something nastier such as spyware. And the last one is website. So software is sometimes installed on a system via web browsing. When a user visits a web or given website, spyware may be downloaded and installed using scripting of some sort of mean. So that's all for it, and now let's talk about tools for creating Trojan. So there are lots of tools you can use to create Trojan, but also there are a lot of the tools that are very accessible and also handy. So a wide range of tools exist that are used to take control of the virus system and then leave behind a gift of the form of backdoor. So this is not an exhaustive list. The newer version of this mailing list are regularly updated. So the first one is let me rule A. So this is a remote access Trojan authorized or authored entirely in Delphi. So it uses TCP port 26097 by default. The next one is recap. So it is a remote encrypted callback Unix backdoor. It borrows its name from the Unix vault because it features RC for encryption, code injection, and encrypted ICMP communication request. It demonstrates a key traits of Trojan software small size at its scale less than 6 kilobyte. Fatbot, capable of stealing personal information including email address, credit card numbers, and software licensing codes. Amitis. It opens TCP port on 27551 to give the hacker complete control over the victim's computer. The last one is Beast. It uses a technique known as data definition language injection, which is DDL injection, to inject itself into an existing process, effectively hiding itself from process viewer. And the last topic is Trojan construction kits. So much as for virus and worms, several construction kits are available that allows for the rapid creation and development of Trojans. The availability of these kits has made designing and deploying malware easier than before. First one is Trojan construction kit, one of the best example of a relatively easy to use but potentially destructive tool. This kit is a command line based, which may make it a little less accessible to the average person, but it is nonetheless very capable in its right hand. Second one is Senna Spy, another Trojan creation tool that provides custom options such as file transfer, executing DOS command, keyboard control, and list of other processes. The last one is Stealth tool, a program that used not to create Trojans but to assist them in hiding. In practice, this tool is used to alter the target file by moving byte, changing header, splitting files, and also combining files. So that's all about the hacking using a malware topic.